Well, welcome to this practical exercise on my presentation of this research exploring the impact of a differentiated practical course on English language education for early childhood at UNAT. So I'm going to divide this presentation into these 8 chapters that you see on the screen: introduction, research questions, the main objective of the research, population and sample, research method and instruments, data analysis and procedures, significance of the results, and the pedagogical challenges and recommendations. So I'm going to start about doing a short, brief introduction to my research. This research intends to study the effect, the perception of the implementation of a practical course in early childhood English teaching for UNAT, specifically in the program Licenciatura en Lenguas Extranjeras con énfasis en inglés. So along with this research, you will find some literature review regarding the importance of teaching English to these early childhood students that are age 4 to 5 years old for the purpose of this research, of course. You will find some perceptions, so from interviews, from surveys to tutors and directors from the practical path of UNAT, Lillet. And of course, I want to move to the research question. In order to approach to the problem, I have decided to make 2 questions. The first one: what are the potential benefits of introducing a differentiated practical course for teaching English in early childhood at UNAT? And also, how can UNAT's innovation and leadership in early childhood English teaching enhance the qualifications for effective teaching in the diverse English contexts? That's thinking on undergraduate students. The main objective of this research as I told you before, is to investigate these potential benefits concerning the perception of the tutors and directors, and the study of 27 universities that are similar to UNAT that I will show you in the next part. Of course, the purpose is to analyze these possible benefits of creating this course for teaching English in early childhood at UNAT, and some qualifications of UNAT undergraduate students, as well as a perception from the population that I will show you. Population sample. I have decided to focus on 2 groups of population. The first one are the 27 universities, and here we have UNAT also. Those are 26 universities that have similar programs, English programs to UNAT, and that allow me to contrast these practical courses related to teaching English to children. And of course, the professors and involved in the practical courses at UNAT. The sample of this population on the first part, as I told you, are 27 universities taken from the whole universities in Colombia that are certified. Then I have focused on the professors involved in the process, as I told you before, of the practical path from this Lillet program. They are 7 voluntary directors and tutors that were invited to join the research. The research method, for this research method, I have decided to focus on two parts as well. The first one is the qualitative design that just concerns on the information on individuals' experiences from tutors and directors from the practical course. And on the other hand, is a descriptive design because it intends just to uh, analyze the information that is given in a natural way, not concluding anything about it, just checking and having the information in matrix more and the tools, instruments that I'm going to show you in the next part. Instruments, of course, are on the first way. On the one hand, I had a matrix where I had some information from these 27 universities. I've checked the websites and the curricular programs from each university, trying to find programs that are focused or that were focused on early childhood and teaching English. And the second instrument was a virtual survey that I used to make a SWOT analysis with some strengths, some threats, opportunities, and I have found with these SWOT analysis some categories that are the categories I'm going to show you in the next stage. Well, the analysis procedures was the way I told you. First, I have designed these these tools, the matrix and the survey, and some professional teachers, professors that work in different institutions. These have analyzed my tools, these um, research tools, in order to know or to give me some feedback on the way to make them better. After I got that feedback, I sent this, for example, the survey to the voluntary professors from the practical courses just to fill in with their opinions, and also to, in the case of the matrix, contrast matrix, I have just recorded the information I found on the websites and just as a way to, as a starting point to go in this information. All the information was collected and storage in a virtual folder, and all the ethical considerations were taken into account, like procedures to save the privacy of the participant in this tax and so on. After this analysis of these results from these instruments, I found four categories and four conclusions. The first one, I'm going to be brief in order to continue the next one, but it's that notably programs or courses were absent of preparing the students, their undergraduate students, to teach to these specific very young learners. And of course, this represents a potential innovation reasonable to make this course. The second one, the result exposed the perception of opportunity to reinforce inclusivity. So there is a lack of focus on this group on universities, and UNAD can just lead this process and use technology mediation for it. The third one, the results reflected a positive impact on the qualification of undergraduate UNAD students. So I credited some opinions of professors and tutors This can lead to give more skills to the students and just to broaden their opportunities to work in the field of English language. And finally, some limitations are also stated by tutors and professors and directors of this university, UNAT. For example, a lack of approaches to early childhood, the workload for students and tutors in the practical path, insufficient pedagogical spaces for these specific ages, which represent, of course, a limitation of this scenario. Finally, some pedagogical challenges and recommendations. So the contrast matrix has underscored an opportunity to contemplate the development of early childhood course. Of course, the SWOT analysis has highlighted some potential obstacles and challenges. Some tutors and professors in these practical courses have showed that there are some benefits, of course, as well. But this process sets, as you see on the screen, some new variables that need to be studied in the future for the future design of this proposal. And it's for example the resources allocation, finding new scenarios, practical scenarios for these ages of the students, and the design's engagement factor, which demand careful consideration from NAT in the future. Finally, these challenges are indispensable for extending inclusion to very young learners, while simultaneously fostering the qualifications of future teachers and the prestige of UNAT. So thanks so much for watching me.